Students. Today I am going to start the new chapter number 9, that is salts. Now, what do you mean by salts? We will talk about the salts. That salts is made whenever an acid is neutralized either by alkali or base. The name of the salt made depends on the acid and the compound used to neutralize it. Salt have a wide variety of uses. Salt is a thing which is obtained by the reaction of acid with that of alkali or a base. You know that alkalis are bases which is water soluble bases are called as alkali. Other means all alkali are bases, but all bases are not alkalis. Okay, so when acid and alkali or base react together, they form salts. There are certain types of salts which we will going to study in this chapter. That is the we will going to study in this. Firstly, you should know the uses of those salts: sodium chloride, copper sulfate, Epsom salts, calcium chloride. Okay, now firstly we will talk about the sodium chloride. What is sodium chloride? You know that common salt, table salt, which is used in our houses in cooking purpose. In cooking purpose is known as the sodium chloride, that is NaCl. It is symbolic representation. The second one is the copper sulfate. Copper sulfate is blue in color, CuSO4. It is a colored glass among many other things. It is used for the coloring of the glass as it is of blue color, so it will color the glass. It is used to color the glass into blue. After that, it is the Epsom salt. Epsom salt is common name is the magnesium sulfate, MgSO4, used in the medication. As you see over here, it is used for the health and body with home diet recipes for weight loss, natural beauty, detox and pain relief. Okay, these all things are used. Epsom salt is used for these purposes. Now we will talk about calcium chloride CaCl2, which is used in the formation of the cheese and other products. It is used for to make it. Now we will talk about the salt. That what are the salts? Most salts are solid. These are in solid form. They have a high melting point as they are solid, so it melts at the high melting point. Some salts contain a small amount of water and form a crystals. The water contained in salt crystals is called water of crystallization. Means the crystals contain a small quantity of water, and this is called as water of crystallization. Most salts will dissolve in water, a few are only slightly soluble, and some are insoluble. As you know, we will talk about the table salt, it is soluble in water. Some are slightly soluble, means they are soluble slightly, they are not completely dissolved into that of water, and some of them are insoluble. It is useful to know how easy a salt dissolved in water when make a salt in the laboratory, so you can easily understand that which salts are soluble or not. Now we will talk about the another thing, that is the naming salt. As I told you before, sodium chloride NaCl, okay, copper sulfate CuSO4. So how we will name them? Okay, so for this you will see over here the salt is any compound formed by the neutralization of acid and base, as we talked before, acid or base and alkali. For the naming of the salt, you will see salt have first name and a last name. First name comes from the metal, last name comes from the acids. Like that, acid name hydrochloric acid, salt compound that is chloride, so combined name will be hydrochloric acid. Okay, sulfuric acid, the name sulfate is the salt produced. Nitric acid, which produce the nitrate salts. Okay, these are the name of the salts which is produced by that of the acid. First name represent the metal and the last name represent the acid, as it is given in your book also. Nitric acid always produce salt that ends in nitrate. Hydrochloric acid always produce salt that ends in chloride. Sulfuric acid always produce salt with end on sulfates. Salts can be formed by several methods. Over here you will see acid and alkali. Salts can be made by the neutralization of acid with an alkali. Example, hydrochloric acid neutralized by sodium hydroxide. Hydrochloric acid is the acid and sodium hydroxide is the base. So when they react, they will form salt. Over here you will see this is the reaction. The reaction between acid and alkali produce salt and water. Acid plus alkali, it will form salt and water. And in the word equation over here you will see hydrochloric acid plus sodium hydroxide. Sodium chloride is a salt plus water is released over here. This is the neutralization reaction. Now we will talk about the reaction of acid and metals. As acid react with that of metal, it will rust the metal. Over here you will see a nail. If we place the acid over here, it will be rusted, it will corrode. Whole nail will be corroded because of the rust. As acid reacts with metal, it will form metal salt plus hydrogen. Okay, and how do you find out the hydrogen? Hydrogen is not visible because it is a colorless gas, but when you will blow a matchstick over there, so there is a squeezy pop will be appear over there, which will representing that any gas is present in it, but you will not identify that whether it is hydrogen or any other colorless gas. Now we will talk about the reaction between zinc and sulfuric acid. What is the reaction? When zinc is added to the sulfuric acid, hydrogen bubbles off. Okay, hydrogen bubbles will release when we react zinc with sulfuric acid. Number two, the bubbles stop when the reaction is over and the acid have been neutralized. When the complete acid will be neutralized, so the bubbles of hydrogen will releasing of bubbles is stopped. Anything that has not react is removed by filtration. By the filtration process, you can uh, easily remove the zinc. The filtrate is carefully heated to evaporate the water. The white compound is left behind. This compound is the zinc sulfate. This is the zinc sulfate which you obtain. Simple method, you will make the solution when the hydrogen bubbles will omit out. After that, you will filter it. Extra zinc will be removed by this of filtration. The filtrate is heated for the removal of the water, and the main crystal is of the salt. Over here you will see the reaction zinc plus sulfuric acid, zinc sulfate plus hydrogen gas. Okay, this is the reaction. You will write in this way also. You will see that zinc plus sulfuric acid, zinc sulfate plus hydrogen. Okay, this is the reaction which is taking place over here. This is the neutralization reaction. Okay, now this is the work which you have to complete in your chemistry copy. Okay, this is the work which you have to complete in your chemistry copy. Thank you.